Hello everybody. 2 streams going on at the moment, so I'm going to do just my own personal reaction to the Ubisoft Forward event instead of a panel. Very impromptu, but I thought I'd do it. So welcome to the stream. Of course, at the moment we have a live premiere going on as well, with Patcher doing an unboxing. But I will be covering this Ubisoft Forward event right now. I'm going to have the volume on for the event, but very low. So you'll barely be able to hear it, mainly for copyright reasons, but there we go. Let's go. Let's see what it's all about.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning into the September edition of Ubisoft Forward, the showcase where you get a taste of all the great things we're cooking up. I'm one of your hosts, Neil and Kumar.
Okay, so straight away the audio's out of sync a bit.
We're also live in 4 sign languages and 2 audio descriptions, so we got you all covered.
Yo, Neelam, I love this studio. We're big time now. Come a long way from being interns. I mean, look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us, who would have thought?
Not me.
But let's get to the real reason why we're here today. Games. If you caught the Ubisoft forward,
That's unfortunate.
you should already be caught up on some
Yeah, there was no plan. It's very impromptu, which is why it's myself just covering the event.
expect from our live and upcoming games.
Mainly my own live reaction to see what they're going to show off. Again, their volume's on very low, but I have got the captions on. So yeah, I'm just watching the event, but I thought I'd watch with everybody on here and show my reactions. They do have a bit audio sync issues though, if you can tell.
Crew later in the show. But we also wanted to remind you that right now you're all eligible for a 3-month subscription of Ubisoft Plus, giving you access to some of our best games. For more information, check the details on the screen below. And now, on to the games.
That's right. And what a better way to start the show than by diving straight into the colorful world of Mario and the Rabbids. This latest adventure, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, is set to release on October 20th on Nintendo Switch. Before we catch up with the game's
Okay. So automatically I know Sean from Gamers Watch is going to be loving this.
Cheap Hat raises their fists and smashes buttons on a DJ turntable shaped like a video game controller. The rabbit presses buttons quickly and grabs a joystick and smiles. Mario and his
What is going on this?
lounging rabbits wake up as tall speakers pulse. One of the rabbits does a split. Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach dance next to their rabbit selves. Rabbit Mario wiggles their arms and
Why have they got audio captions on?
smile disappears as Rabbit Edge glares.
Oh, I've got the audio described version. Right guys, we're going to jump out of that one quickly. Much better. Much better. Not the audio described one. I wondered why it was so strange.
And I know you now want to see more gameplay. So today we are back to show you for the very first time a first look at one of the quests from the game, including a special battle that we took great pleasure in crafting.
Hello everyone, I'm Faye, Associate Producer. Welcome to this new video about Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Today, our heroes travel to Terra Flora in their quest to save the sparks. This green and usually flowery planet is struck by a drought, caused by Curse's malevolent influence. Go now!
Isn't Mario vs. Rabbids like an RTS?
The volcano.
Like kind of a more of a strategy-esque game?
Central Station in
I'm pretty sure it is.
Terra Flora, like all the planets of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, is packed with secrets, collectibles to gather, puzzles to solve, and wacky NPCs to talk with. With the help of people, heroes can interact with the environment in various ways to uncover secrets.
Turn the
or
volume
reveal
up a
hidden
just
paths
smidge
to new
more.
zones.
Not too much more though.
There are many interesting places to visit and secrets to discover on Terra Flora. Giant trees, lush plains, and hidden caves. But let's get back on track. We have a train to catch.
All aboard!
Since when did Mario and Bowser team up?
enraged by Cursa, and we must stop it before it destroys the train.
What on earth is
Mario
going on
and his
here?
friends will face numerous enemy archetypes on the battlefield, each with specific strengths and weaknesses. We need to prepare accordingly. Let's pick Bowser first. His huge health stats will allow him to sustain heavy damage. Rabbit Rosalina's signature technique will be key to neutralize enemies while the other heroes focus on the Darkness Eyes. We'll keep Mario in the team to take advantage of his great mobility skills. Now, the Sparks. There are dozens of Sparks you can pair with your heroes. They will grant elemental damage, resistances, help
Okay,
control
they're going quite in
battlefield,
depth with this, mind.
Othering will help Rabbit Rosalina getting behind enemy lines.
Sean will be having a field day.
We're done prepping, so now is the time to fight. Let's activate Mario Spark Aquanox to gain additional splash damage. Thanks to the splash effect, Mario can push the Uzo out of the train, while he destroys the electric barrel with his second attack. Rabbit Rosalina can finish the Uzo off, while Bowser takes advantage of the large attack radius of his bazooka to destroy two Darkness Eyes at the same time. Fast forward, new enemies are spawning behind us. We must get rid of them quickly. Let's use Mario Spark.
Tell you what, mind, this train dramatically grew in size from the
Mario's signature ability, Hero Sight.
from the cutscene to the actual play.
Let's go. It's time for Bowser to get his revenge. His landing damage ability, combined with the devastating power of Zephyr Break, his Shockwave Spark, and Mario's support fire, will make short work of this group of enemies. Teamwork and synergies are key to gain the upper hand in battle. Now that the back of the train is clear, we must reach the locomotive to destroy the Darkness Eyes on the Wiggler's back. This won't be easy, as the Lone Wolves will react by shooting any moving hero coming into range. They inflict heavy damage to Bowser. Thankfully, Exosphere, his shield spark, absorbs some of the damage. Brute Force won't make it here. It's time for a stealthy move with Rabbit Rosalina. Her spark, Ethering, can turn her invisible, allowing her to
I'm
approach
kind
the
of just
enemies.
watching the whole Ubisoft stream, hoping I see some
Now that
Avatar.
we are close to them, we can use the signature technique and neutralize them momentarily. This will allow Mario to approach safely and focus on the Darkness Eyes. A few more turns have passed. Only two Darkness Eyes remain, but new powerful enemies have spawned, and even Bowser cannot withstand their powerful attacks. We have only two heroes left, and the last Darkness Eyes are far out of attack range. But Mario can count on his iconic stomp attack and jump from one enemy to the other before delivering the final blow. This is it. The Wiggler is defeated, and our heroes can resume their journey. I hope you enjoyed this very special battle.
And now the train shrank again.
I hope you also enjoyed seeing an old friend from Nintendo in there. This was only a first taste of our new take on combat. It has intuitive gameplay with huge tactical possibilities.
He's just
Thanks to the multiple
yeah, it started.
combination
This is
of
started. They've
sparks
just went
and
through
fingerprints
massive amounts of
available in the game,
Mario
anyone
Rabbids,
can create
Sparks of
combos
Hope, or whatever it
as
is.
marvelous as they are powerful.
I also noticed this guy's on a
The release
giant
is
green screen.
almost there, and we are hard at work to polish our game and deliver the best Mario plus Rabbids experience on October 20. We cannot wait for you all to discover this brand new adventure. And that's not all. We have one more big thing to reveal. this cosmic journey will not stop at launch. We have so many wild ideas that we want to explore in the coming year. It is a bit early to announce all of it, but I couldn't resist to give you a small peek at what is to come. Our post-launch plans include 3 DLCs, and the third one will even introduce a new special playable hero. For me, as a creator, and for many at the studio, it's a dream come true to have him going in an adventure with our...
See, this isn't my type of game anyway. Like, Gears Tactics was okay, but I couldn't be doing the same thing with Mario Rabbids, to be honest.
Thank you.
But hello anyway, Marion and Chris. Hello, Patio.
I love the rabbits.
Great video, brother.
And I'm so glad to see them teaming up once again.
Awesome goodies as well.
And I can't wait to play as Rayman on my team in this new DLC adventure.
If you like what you just saw and want to dive into the conversations online, just use #UbiForward. It's up there on the screen.
Now, back in July, we revealed the new direction of Skull and Bones. And since then, the team at Ubisoft Singapore has been hard at work getting the game ready for launch.
Let's take a deep dive into the world
Did you like
of
the
Skull and
thumbnail?
Bones.
Okay, Skull and Bones. Let's see some more of this.
Ruled the seas with an iron fist. They ignited a battle for global supremacy to dominate the world's most valuable trade routes. A flood of exotic goods from the Indian Ocean stormed the West, creating new addictions and a violent race for control. And where there's blood, there are predators. Labelled as enemies of all mankind, this new breed of pirates will show no mercy. Sailing through dangerous waters, they created secret trading networks and built their pirate empires. But they were always on the edge of losing it all and sinking to the depths as Skull and Bones.
They're really going all out with the green screen this year, like some impressive green screen, mind. Yeah, they're going to show off the 2 of the new Assassin's Creed, I do believe, and announce the others.
In our game, as your infamy begins to spread across the Indian Ocean, you will gain access to your own pirate lair, known as the Helm. Here, you'll kickstart your ascent as a pirate kingpin.
I want the green screen they have because it is epic. Like full green screen. I'll just do podcasts from a random video game every time.
Now be the one calling the shots. But with all the riches now for you taking, you'll also have more to lose. So beware. The vultures are circling, biding their time to strike you down.
Have you seen the epic green screen these guys have got? I know I keep hopping on about it, but it's pretty impressive, like. It's like a full room green screen.
And flood the black markets, or even go on treasure hunts to dig up valuable hidden stashes. We've been gathering your feedbacks through our insider programs and other channels. It's an ongoing process that helps us shape Skull and Bones. Here is what some of our participants have to say about the program.
Greetings, pirates. Captain Flint here.
My name's Sam, more commonly known as Mr. Stainless.
I'm Brilldane.
I'm Fuzzyborn.
My name is Spamos.
My name's Hippo TC.
My name is Mixelplix.
This is Vegetron.
Charging Charlie.
Crispy Tater Tot here.
I joined the Skull and Bones Insider program back in 2021.
I've actually been part of the Insider program ever since its inception.
I've sailed, plundered, and pillaged my way through multiple testing and feedback.
And by the way, guys, I know I didn't post about going live and covering this. It's because it was very much a last-minute decision. I just finished watching the the Ajax game, setting Pat's video up, putting Pat's video on, watching Pat's video, and I thought, I'll cover the stream, why not? But I'll just quickly do it by myself on this stream.
I look forward to seeing your sales out there.
I truly think there's something for everyone, so I'm really eager to see all the polish and final
So if you can share it out, that would be appreciated, because I haven't mentioned it anywhere. Pat's, Marion's already shared it, so appreciate that.
A pirate's work is never done. As your fleet grows, so will our game. As in the pirate tales of old, you will always find a ship at the center of the story. One so terrifying that most will flee on sight. That is what we want for our pirates. Your ship is your entire world. It is where your success will be decided and how you will be recognized. In Skull and Bones, to build a unique ship that inspires fear onto your enemies, there are 3 steps. Step 1. Pick your weapons and ammo. This will make or break your battles. From piercing ammo that ignores armor and causes
Yep, very busy in the last 10 minutes.
ammo that rips your enemy's sails apart, slowing them down for an easy kill. My favorite is crushing as it deals a devastating
I'm gonna play some Battlefield after this.
Choose your armor. With our game's weapon counter system, there will be an armor that can counter each damage type. That's how we keep tension high at sea. Lastly, it's the look of your ship. Put on your scariest warpaint and head out with a ship that is instantly recognizable. Making this quick adjustment will transform you from sneaky smuggler to hard-hitting hunters or swift traders. Now, when you are out in the open sea, it's always best to have a friend or two to watch your back. In our PvVP world, you can choose to switch off PvP to prevent any friendly fire as well. Lastly, our game will be crossplay at launch, so you can pirate with your friends no matter what platform they are on. Until then, bon voyage.
No, there will not be a Skull and Bones Saturday. There won't be a Skull and Bones anything.
And you, Cully, will play the villain. Ready your ship. Gird your loins. And seize that fucking convoy! Destiny is calling. And our names are on her lips.
Yeah, when they actually show the gameplay though, and you don't actually control the weapons, like it looks really like epic. Unlike all of these lovely CGI trailers, but it's really not that epic.
Oof, Neil, I can't wait to get in my own pirate.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Ooh, that had a little bit of a stutter there. Riders Republic, eh? Play Riders Republic? Or has anybody played Riders Republic?
Riders Republic Season 4 and the BMX add-on launches in just 4 days on September 14th. And guess what? You can play Riders Republic for free on all platforms. Details are below.
Now it's time to put the spotlight on one of our most successful online action role-playing games.
Yep, it's time to catch up on the world of Tom Clancy's The Division.
Hello everyone, I'm
Are they going to talk about... Oh no, they're going to be talking about The Division 2.
The Division 2. After more than 3 years, Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is still releasing new content, and we have exciting times ahead. To recap, Season 9 Hidden Alliance brought you so much more than just a continuation of the story. We introduced Countdown, an all-new 8-player PvE endgame mode, plus the brand new progression feature Expertise, giving you new ways to progress your agent and further increase build variety and viability. And it's not over. The Division 2 is scheduled to receive 2 more major updates this year, Season 10 and Season 11. You will be able to enjoy Season 10 price power in just a few days. It will introduce additional difficulty modes for Countdown to push your squad to the limit, add an array of long-awaited quality of life changes, and set you on the path to uncover the growing alliance between Natalia Sokolova and General Anderson. And when it comes to ensuring your agent looks the best for the new Manhunt, we've got you covered. Shape Paragon and Dark Path April events are packed with a variety of new outfits and vanity to give your agent a unique look. To close out 2022 for The Division 2, Season 11 will continue the Division story, not only introducing new Manhunt targets, but also some familiar faces and a new ally. It will also feature a brand new PvE mode, expanding the variety of activities and playability in the game. We'll share more details about all these features later this year. Now we want to reiterate our commitment to the long-term future of The Division 2. Which is fully supported by our talented developers from Ubisoft teams across the globe. With this in mind, we're happy to announce that we are committed to and have started working on The Division Year 5. The future is bright for The Division 2 and for the Division franchise as a whole. Now I'll hand over to Carrie.
Is it going to be a new Division?
To Tom Clancy,
Oh yes, there we go. Division Heartland.
Over the last few years, the team at Red Storm Entertainment has been hard at work creating an all-new experience set in the world of
The new one.
You've already rebuilt operations in Manhattan, you've responded to the call in Washington, D.C., and now you're needed in the small town of Silver Creek, right in the heartland of America. Today, we're excited to share a first look at the game and some updates from our studio. Here's our creative director, Keith Evans, to tell you a little bit on what to expect in the Division Heartland.
Hey everyone, we're so excited to show you Heartland, an all-new standalone.
See, this will be a little bit more interesting.
The teams poured their
A
heart
rural
into this game,
division.
and we can't wait to share it with you. Welcome to Silver Creek. I'm Keith Evans, creative director in Heartland at Red Storm Entertainment. We've been involved here at Red Storm with the Division going back before the first.
Yeah, this is a new game. It's Division Heartland.
Entertainment made some games that we love. We're so excited to bring something new to fans of the franchise. Heartland's a free-to-play.
That'll be far more interesting than playing in cityscapes all the time.
Features streamlined survival gameplay and a beautiful new world to explore. You play as a Division agent, given the task of protecting Silver Creek, a small town in Middle America, from enemy factions, rogue agents, and a deadly contamination. This game ties directly into the timeline and introduces all new characters and storylines to the franchise. Heartland feels fresh and distinct while still feeling at home alongside the other amazing games in this universe. We can't wait to have you join us in Silver Creek.
That's what that's what I was thinking, Chris.
Follow the
Like
official
State of
Division
Decay,
social channels to learn more about the journey
but
the
the
team has
Division.
taken and the important role of player feedback in the evolution of the Heartland experience. And register now for upcoming tests at thedivisionheartland.com. Finally, a few weeks ago, we welcomed a new entrance in the Division franchise on mobile, the Division Resurgence.
Okay, there's your mobile game.
This brings the acclaimed AAA experience to mobile.
There's
with
your
the
mobile
addition of
game.
A new storyline, factions, and much more. The team is hard at work preparing what comes next, so it is our great pleasure to be able to give you an update on the game. We wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who has participated in the closed alpha, playing solo or cooperating with others to complete a taste of the game's unique campaign and open world activities.
Your feedback has been priceless as we keep fine-tuning and improving the game. Today we're happy to announce that a closed beta test is coming this fall. This will be an opportunity to play the iconic conflict PvP modes and for the first time on mobile, the Dark Zone.
We leave you with a look at the trailer.
You've got to say though, mobile games are looking better and better. Yeah, you can see Jen twitching from a mile away. I can actually feel him twitching from here.
We're super excited to see the Dark Zone coming to mobile. If you want to get a chance to test it out, don't forget to register now on the Resurgence website.
Oof, I want that sweet, sweet multiplayer action in the palm of my hands.
Speaking of which, there's another iconic multiplayer game that was recently announced. Rainbow Six Mobile.
No! No! Another mobile game! Another mobile game! Ah! It'll all be free to play and rammed full of microtransactions.
Hello everyone, I'm Justin Swan, Creative Director of Rainbow Six Mobile. It's been a big, exciting year for our game, with the worldwide announcement and our first closed alpha taking place earlier this year. It was amazing, finally getting to see how our players and community reacted to the game, and we couldn't be happier with the initial feedback. Rainbow Six Mobile is a free-to-play game designed from the ground up specifically for mobile devices. When we started production, our objective was crystal clear: to bring the Rainbow Six universe to the mobile platform and allow more people than ever before from all around the world to enjoy this competitive, tactical, and team-based FPS experience. Our mission is to develop the best Rainbow Six experience possible on mobile, and we can only do that with your help. The dev team and I first want to thank our community for all your support and feedback during our closed alpha. We took that feedback to heart and we've made many improvements. And it's not just the core gameplay, but our menu systems and user experience, matchmaking and round-to-round flow, and many other adjustments that will improve the overall experience, all thanks to you. And now, today, I'm very happy to announce that we are entering a new phase for Rainbow Six Mobile, the beta test. The closed beta starts this Monday, September 12th. And the good news is that Android users can still pre-register on Google Play for a chance to participate.
Please no.
Just a quick note for our iOS users, don't worry, we are working hard on our iOS version, and you will hear from us in the near future for upcoming tests.
Please no.
So, what can you expect to see in the game during the beta test? Our biggest addition is the first stage.
Hello, Jan. Yeah, mobile games. We could feel you twitching from a mile away. In fact, I would hazard a bet that you twitched right into this chat today.
Social features like voice chat and persistent teams, and a more streamlined menu flow. You will also be able to compete in 3 iconic Rainbow Six maps: Bank, Border, and the newly added Clubhouse. Keep in mind, this is still a work-in-progress version of the game. Graphic quality and content are much improved from our alpha test, but still not final. As we continue along this exciting road to release, we must move forward alongside you, our players and fans. We believe this is the only way.
Okay, wrap up the mobile games. So, Jen, to wrap up so far, we've had Mario Rabbids out of the way. That was the first one.
You may be wondering.
We've had the Division 2 update and the Division Heartland, the new one. We've had...
and see you in the closed beta.
What else? What else have we had? Skull and Bones. An update to Riders Republic, adding BMXs. Then the Division Mobile and Rainbow Six Mobile. So that's you caught up. Hey, Pyro. How's it going?
The Rainbow Six Mobile closed beta starts on September 12th.
Here at Ubisoft, we're developing some world-class partnerships with some very big players in the industry. Here to tell you a little bit more about it is a very special guest.
Oh, what's this?
Hi, I'm Mike Perdue.
Netflix?
As you know, we've started to offer a selection of mobile games on our service.
No.
Our partnership with Ubisoft to continue bringing great games for players all around the world.
Not more mobile games.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 games from Ubisoft's most beloved franchises will become exclusively available to Netflix members. The first game is Valiant Hearts 2. A sequel to the award-winning first game, directed by the original core team and available to play in January 2023. Next up, the second installment of Mighty Quest, also coming to Netflix in 2023. And last, but certainly not least, fans of Assassin's Creed will be able to immerse themselves in the Assassin's Creed universe through both a live-action series and an original mobile game.
Oh, but a live-action series for Assassin's Creed's a good one.
The games will be ads-free.
That was a nice little drop in there. They're doing a live-action series on Netflix for Assassin's Creed.
Thank you to the Ubisoft team for their partnership, and we're looking forward to bringing these great games to existing and new fans alike.
Ubisoft and Netflix, now that's something to celebrate.
And speaking of having something to celebrate, the next project shows how video games have grown. We don't just play them; we make movies based.
I just like how he casually dropped in that Netflix is making an Assassin's Creed series.
At season 3 of Mythic Quest.
Hello, everyone at Ubisoft Forward. I'm Rob McElhenney, writer, co-creator, and star of Mythic Quest on Apple TV+. For those of you who've seen the show, we can't wait for you to watch season 3. For those of you who haven't seen Mythic Quest, this is the series for you. It's a show about a fake gaming company making a fake game, but produced by a real gaming company that makes real game elements for our fake game. Not to mention, we have actors like Ashley Birch, who are real gaming professionals even though they play fake characters. You know what? Why don't you just watch this teaser for season 3? It'll explain everything a lot better than I just did. And in case you're wondering, no, you don't need any new gear to watch Apple TV+. You can literally watch it on the same gaming console you play on. Hope you enjoy.
No, thank you.
This is where the magic happens.
This is my legacy.
Our
legacy.
Our legacy, whatever.
It's not my legacy.
Where are we with the expansion?
Let's just be reasonable adults.
No.
Something bad is gonna happen.
We'll get you into programming school.
Local. MQ will pay for it.
I think I gotta go to Berkeley.
Yeah, that's impossible.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Go ahead and cuff me.
Oh my god!
Did I miss something?
We're leaving you and Mythic Quest.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Now, let's talk about our future.
Yeah, I want to play that Speed Stars as well. I'm good. I'm good, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, Speed Stars was one of the good points out of that. I actually want to play that kart racer with all the Disney characters. I think we'd have good fun with that, especially with friends.
Yes.
I'm glad you're back. You know, as janitor, I see a lot of things. But you have nothing to worry about. There's nothing like strange or nefarious going on. And even if there was, you'd never know it.
Sorry, wait, what?
Are you into the metaverse?
Hell yeah.
Bobby, where are you?
You're the one that didn't want lines anywhere in the office.
Lines are so Web 1. You don't want to be in Web 1, do you? You gotta think big. Hey, Pop.
Can everyone stop sneaking up on me?
I've been standing here alone for the last 20 minutes. We're explorers. Innovators.
So sus.
Creators. Doesn't matter what I believe about myself. What matters is what you believe about yourself.
This is the air Brittles baked. What the? Where are the buttons? Hello? No buttons anywhere. Help! Every morning there's a halo. Very good. Every morning there's a halo.
Okay, right, let's get back to the games, Ubisoft. Let's get back to the games.
I really love Mythic Quest. I'm so happy the show got renewed for a season 3.
Same here. Whether you've played every Ubisoft game in existence or more of a casual fan, there's something for everyone here at Ubisoft Forward.
Good.
Which brings us to a very special offer that we definitely haven't referenced before. Check this out.
What if we told you that Ubisoft makes the games you know and love, and that's only the beginning of so much more? It is all the Assassin's Creed titles. Even jump into competitive shooters to test your skills and your patience. Team up for co-op and tactical games where the only way forward is together. Question your definition of good and evil with some of the greatest villains in gaming. Plan, build, and create new worlds with Anno and the Settlers. Game night? You don't have to worry about tables being flipped. Need an adrenaline rush? No need for tickets or insurance here. And you thought Ubisoft only made open worlds? And guess what? Try it all for free starting now until October 10th. Hours and hours of gameplay and more being added every month with indie games and Skull and Bones available day one. Ubisoft Plus is available on PC, laptop, and mobile devices. Try it now for free at ubisoftplus.com.
No, thank you.
What an offer. A free 1-month trial to Ubisoft Plus where you can enjoy playing some of our best games. Details, as always, are below.
Neelam, you could fit a lot of free games in a 1 month.
You sure can, so be sure to sign up right now. Next up, we have an update that I know Trackmania fans are going to be excited about.
Trackmania? God, I haven't heard that one for a while.
Check it out.
A new Trackmania? New Trackmania. This better not be Trackmania Mobile Pass. Consoles and cloud platforms, okay. Nice.
Hello
Nice.
everyone. I'm Augustin De Vita, producer on Trackmania at Ubisoft Nadeo. To the excitement of its 10 million fans, Trackmania is back on consoles and streaming platforms early 2023. And the first bit of good news is that crossplay and cross-progression will be available across all platforms. PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, Stadia, and Luna. Trackmania is free to play with no microtransactions.
Free to play.
But we do offer
No
two premium
microtransactions.
sets that unlock even more social and community features. You will still experience that same
Oh, that's
adrenaline
cool.
rush on extraordinary tracks, be it solo or online with hundreds of live opponents. We have lots of features to keep you racing. There's a new seasonal
Nice.
official campaign every 3 months, esports events like the Cup of the Day with thousands of players, the Track of the Day which highlights our players' creativity, and you can team up with your friends to play in the Royal or Ranked game modes. And that's not all. Trackmania is the best place for creators to unlock their full imagination, with its industry-leading and powerful track editor featuring thousands of blocks and items. After its PC launch 2 years ago, the game is stronger than ever, with 280,000 tracks created by players worldwide. The great news is that these tracks will be available from day one on the console and cloud versions. With Trackmania Clubs, we are offering deep social features within the game, with car skin customization, private rooms, as well as campaigns and competitions organized by the players for the players. We're looking forward to reuniting the complete Trackmania community in one single world, no matter where and how you play, starting early 2023. Welcome
The
to
beginning of 2023 is absolutely rammed, isn't it?
I love me some Trackmania. I can't wait to hop online and play against all my friends.
I'm sure the both of you will have a great time.
You don't need to be. This is these hosts need to realize they don't need to be like overly optimistic about everything that they talk about.
Rocksmith Plus is for you.
The way down so I don't get massive strikes against us. For as low as $14 a month. Nice. Alright, we'll turn that up again a little bit. There we go.
Well, if you're going to learn guitar, you should also practice your dance moves.
You mean these dance moves?
How could I forget? Well, for those of you who like tearing it up on the dance floor like Yusuf, our next game is right up your alley. This year, get ready to step into a new era of Just Dance. Let's check out all the
Okay, and back down with the volume because it's Just Dance. Is it over yet? Is it over yet? I don't care. I still don't care. It hasn't.
Whether it offers you an instant mood boost, a sense of community, a creative outlet, or a way to stay active, dancing is a form of expression that speaks to everyone.
No, it's not.
Keep in mind, our passionate team has been hard at work on the latest installment to bring you even
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Just Dance offers a renewed experience with a new art direction, user interface, and an optimized recommendation system that finds playlists and songs that fit your every mood. We also invite you to discover brand new characters and follow them into immersive stories across rich visual and musical universes inspired by the latest hits and all-time classics.
The game is
I dare you to do that, Jen. Just do it. Just go for it. You get loads of followers. Your money will roll in.
For starters, for the first time ever in Just Dance, you can enjoy the new online multiplayer experience.
And rename it Only Dance.
Allow you to dance with whoever you want, no matter where they are. With this feature, you can create private groups of up to 6 people for online dance sessions. Let's check out this new mode together.
Let's not.
Here is the new homepage of Just Dance, where you can discover all the
Don't unsub from me. Unsub from Ubisoft.
Interact with them with our new sticker system and pick the songs you want to party along. Okay, let's jump into the song If You Wanna Party.
The General G string. On his Only Dance account.
Great job, everyone. Let's take a look at the scores.
General C purchasing some nipple tassels.
The new score results screen features the new detailed dancer cards. Of course, you will be able to personalize your own.
Thanks everyone
Please no.
for joining this session. The first one of many more to come.
Terrible.
When you enter Just Dance, you will always have someone to play with, as you will join one united community gathered at the same place. We'll leave you with the first glimpse of some of the amazing songs of this year in the Just Dance 2023 edition. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. You can do it for free. Just get up some Mr. Motivator videos on YouTube and go for it. I mean, to be fair, the movements are just ridiculous. Like this one, it's telling you to just wave your arms. That one's telling you to sweep the floor. You don't even need to move to do any of these actions. You can just move your arm or your leg without dancing. Watch. Ready? There you go. See? Just did all of them. All of the movements in one go. No, thank you. Move on. Oh, thank God for that. Assassin's Creed. Right. Assassin's Creed time. Actually, some games. Right, there we go. Assassin's Creed time. Lots of Assassin's Creed, apparently.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Ubisoft Forward. I would like to congratulate all Ubisoft teams around the world for their tremendous work bringing these incredible games to life. And to all the players watching this, thank you for the passion.
Yeah, can you put in an invoice for mine as well, please?
Memorable and every day. Speaking of passion for games, we are celebrating 15 years since
I'm going to drag Mr. Motivator into the 30th century. Never mind the 1990s.
Arnaud, Bayek, Cassandra, Eivor. Many of you have lived memorable moments with these characters, making history your playground, learning, challenging yourself, and most importantly, having fun. With your support, Assassin's Creed went beyond a collection of games. It helped shape the face of the video game industry and became an inspiration for players and developers around the world. And now, let's see what's next for this fantastic universe.
Assassin's Creed Mobile.
Of course you are. Come on, don't be shy. Don't let a fancy suit impress you. Don't let 1,000 fancy suits impress you. Be the thorn in history's side. Choose the greatest enemies. The captain. Sorry, mate. The Emperor. The boss's boss. And make even greater friends.
Decent work, Leonardo.
Don't just pick a fight. Start a revolution. Get the bigger picture. Go too far. Go too fast. Face the invisible. The impossible. The unspeakable. Welcome to the greatest playground. History.
Okay.
Hello everybody and welcome along to the first ever Assassin's Creed Showcase.
Assassin's Creed Showcase. We've switched now.
I'm Danny Wallace here in our top secret hideout where I'll be bringing you some sneak peeks, special guests and sharing some very exciting updates on all things Assassin's Creed. You will not want to miss this. Today I am joined by a true expert, Assassin's Creed's senior community developer, Ubisoft's own Alice Terrett. Welcome to the show. Alice, can you believe it's been 15 years?
Thank you so much, Danny. I cannot believe it's been 15 years.
It's a series very close to my heart because I'm in it. I'm lucky enough to voice Sean Hastings, who first appeared back in Assassin's Creed 2. Now, Sean sounds exactly like me, which may give you a clue as to the limits of my acting range. This year, we are celebrating 15 years since the release of the first Assassin's Creed.
It's been an amazing journey with our community that started back on the rooftops of the Holy Land. It has taken us to the Italian Renaissance, into the center of revolutionary wars, to ancient worlds, and to many incredible places in between. We've met unforgettable characters and been to breathtaking locations, allowing you to leap into history and relive pivotal moments from our past. It's been a phenomenal 15 years, and we are so glad that you came along for the ride.
Now introducing 455 new Assassin's Creed titles we're going to release once a week for the remainder of time.
Truly celebrate with you, our community. We know that you've been dying to find out what's next for Assassin's Creed, and so...
Just on that point, it does sound a lot like you're about to announce a new game or something. And
I am about to announce a new game.
I just thought it'd be nice seeing as I'm here.
So anyways, it's time to discover what we've been crafting in the shadows.
I hope you brought a trailer at least.
I have. Roll the trailer.
GoesseN at Ne's heart. Are you ready to give up who you once thought you were?
I am.
ready to sacrifice everything you held close?
I am.
Are you ready to leave your life behind and walk the path of shadows?
I am.
Then out of the dark, you will come into the light. And from the light,
Crypto mining with extra steps. Yeah, it's not enough time to release new NFTs, I suppose.
never
Why do they have to chop off a finger?
to uphold.
Is there a reason behind that I am not aware of?
Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Please tell me this is a multiplayer Assassin's Creed. There's multiple assassins knocking around, so please tell me this is a multiplayer Assassin's Creed.
You are a hidden one.
Well, will you look at that? Assassin's Creed Mirage, everybody. And here to tell us more, it is Ubisoft Bordeaux's narrative director, Sarah Beaulieu. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Sarah, we just had a little bit
I
of
agree,
Mirage.
General,
What
I
can you tell
agree.
us about this latest and very special Assassin's Creed adventure?
Well, indeed, it is special. We go back to the roots of the series. It's been 15 years, as you know, and we wanted to go back to the action-adventure game that you know, narrative-driven game. We've been focusing on stealth, parkour, and of course, assassinations.
Now, I've been playing a lot of Valhalla recently, and from watching that trailer, I couldn't help but notice Basim.
Yes, you're right. It's Basim. It's 20 years before Valhalla, so it's a young Basim. He's going to be coming from a street thief to a master assassin.
Fantastic. And so where does his kind of adventure begin?
Well, it begins in Baghdad. It's the beautiful, magnificent, vibrant city of Baghdad that you're going to roam through the game. And it's a very dense city where you're going to meet a lot of different people.
That's amazing. I know our community is going to be very excited to explore Baghdad. So Sarah, what can you tell us that makes Mirage special to you specifically?
Well, to me, obviously, it's all about the story. So as you saw, we have a couple of charismatic characters, starting from Basim. So Basim is our lead character. We do have Russian that you spotted in the trailer. She's Basim's mentor. We also have a lot of historical characters, like in every Assassin's Creed, so political leaders, for example, but not just. We do have a couple of very, very interesting characters in there.
Well, what a setting and what history to get your teeth into, but we're obviously about exclusives here. Have you got any more?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Did you recognize the voice from the trailer?
I did, actually. Can I reveal it? Can I reveal the exclusive?
Yeah, if you know.
It was the Emmy-winning actress, wasn't it? Shorey Agdashlu.
It was.
It was.
Yeah, you got it right.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have her in the cast. She's going to be portraying.
Good for her, but never heard of her.
She's going to be the voice of Basim's mentor. You saw in the trailer, actually, and the whole team is very, very glad to have her on.
She's fantastic.
Yeah,
Such a recognisable voice, which is why I recognised it, of course.
Well, and we were lucky enough to catch up with Shori earlier, and she had this very special message.
Hello, everyone. I am Shori Agdashlu, and I'm thrilled to announce that I will be voicing Roshan, Basim's mentor in Assassin's Creed Mirage. When Ubisoft approached me to voice this character, I was immediately seduced by Roshan's strong personality and her backstory. She's a true warrior who fights for justice and protects her fellow hidden ones at all costs. She is loyal and honest, but keep her former self behind a shroud of mystery. And of course, the fact that she is a mature woman from Persian origins made her resonate even more with my own story and background. Playing such a character is a unique opportunity that I could not miss. I hope you will love her as much as I do. It's a real pleasure for me to collaborate with the Assassin's Creed brand and play one of the main characters in such an anticipated new game. I am wishing you all a happy AC 15th anniversary. Thank you all.
I've just caught up with that, by the way, in chat, Pyro. So the hidden blade mechanism required part of symbolism of sacrifice. Part to give room for the blade to shoot.
Yeah, I think she is, really.
Okay. It was only the first and second metacarpal knuckle of the ring finger, though, not exactly the full finger.
Assassin's
Okay.
Creed Mirage is going to be available in 2023.
And if you pre-order now, you also get the exclusive 40 Thieves side quest. But it's not all. We also have a collector's case available for pre-order as well. It includes a figurine of Basim.
See, that's a cool collector's edition, but it's probably going to be £4,000 and a remortgage of your house.
Thank you very much. Yes, it looks fantastic. Right, we'll be dropping more exclusive news from the world of Assassin's Creed very shortly. But first, we wanted to celebrate the last 15 years of Assassin's Creed with you. Let's remind ourselves of some of the highlights and, of course, the impact of this groundbreaking series.
So I'm guessing then that is not co-op.
Out of the dark, you come into the light. From the light, you will return to the dark. Are you prepared to travel the Eagle's path?
Welcome aboard. It's prizes, plunder, and adventure ahead.
We are all different, but our creed will unify us.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me.
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of
5,000 and part of your finger.
according to our own collective madness.
And by the way, the collector's edition isn't actually what you see in that picture. It is just the photo. It's an NFT. It's just the photo of the collector's edition that you get.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best. They never change.
Well, So many memories there. Makes me want to jump back in and just play through the whole series again.
Well, Danny, to continue the celebrations, we also have a new documentary out today, which gives a behind-the-scenes look at the last 15 years of Assassin's Creed. Let's take a sneak peek.
For me, Assassin's Creed represents my whole video game in the career. It's really like where I learned my job, where I grew in my job.
So it was really the game that showed to me, hey, you gotta step it up, but like you gotta move on from the PS2, and I fell in love ever since.
Pour moi, dans l'univers du jeu vidéo, Assassin's Creed reste une licence extrêmement importante.
Assassin's Creed, especially in those early days, showing people what could be done in this kind of broad open space.
Just like climbing up things and just looking at this world and being like, oh wow, I've never done this in a video game before.
We're always looking for the next Assassin's Creed. No matter which one is your favorite, you'll always be tied to it because of just how connected they've kept you in from the beginning.
It's not just a game, it has a philosophy behind it.
It's a universe. It's not just a single setting in a single time, but it's different settings at different times. It's like a narrative universe that comes to life.
Jonathan Ross.
Well, that looks worth a watch to me. Where can we see it? Is it somewhere on the internet?
Yes, it will be on the internet. You can catch it on the Ubisoft and GTV YouTube channels, but don't go anywhere just yet.
No. So, back to business, and I've just finished the Dawn of Ragnarok expansion for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I had a great time, but I would like some more.
Yeah, that's one of our most ambitious expansions to date. But Danny, if you want more, I've got great news, as we have more content coming to Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Okay.
Hello everyone.
You've got more content following on from Ragnarok, which is the end of days.
Since launch, we've continued to create new and exciting content for our community to enjoy. We've already released new game modes and activities into the world of Valhalla, such as river raids, Tombs of the Fallen, mastery challenges, and more recently, the roguelite Forgotten Saga. Today, I'm excited to announce that in a few months' time, we will also be launching the last chapter. So let's take an exclusive first look.
Odin, I feel you close. An uproar of memories stretching far into the past. I have done all I can for my people. It is time to say goodbye and set forth for distant shores and new adventures.
Fascinating. Eivor grapples with Odin's memories in a way unfamiliar to me. Where will his new conflict take you, I wonder?
Okay, that explains absolutely nothing.
The last chapter is a free quest arc, which nicely ties up some of the storylines established throughout the game. We'll see Eivor reunite with some key characters, including some influential...
No, Ragnarok is the end of days where Fenrir destroys everything. It's essentially apocalypse. And with every apocalypse, of course, comes rebirth, because even as we know, the great extinction of planet Earth, eventually there was rebirth, but that takes millions of years.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Alice. It's great to be here, and I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you. So let's start with our community. Can you tell us what makes Assassin's Creed so beloved by our global community?
Well, at Ubisoft, our mission as a company, as expressed by Eve, is to enrich the lives of players. On Assassin's Creed, we have a very clear take on that mission. We want history to be everybody's playground as we immerse players into the richness of our shared past. What makes AC different, though, is this kind of unique mix between historical accuracy and contemporary codes like the Animus.
And when you put all that together, it gives you the chance to embody iconic characters, to live powerful fantasies, all the while immersed in intriguing historical settings.
It's amazing. So how will Assassin's Creed evolve in the coming years?
Well, we're going to double down on our passion for history as we explore the past with courage. We strongly believe that history can be the most powerful and eye-opening source of entertainment. And our teams believe that history can help us better understand the world that we live in, as so many elements from the past still resonate with our present. But don't worry, we're going to keep telling grand, epic stories so that viewers and players alike can feel the vertigo that only human history can bring.
I love the way you talk about history and about using history as a playground. What an incredible thing to be able to use history in this way. But what does this mean for fans going forward?
Well, we want our passion for history to fuel the expansion of the franchise into new territories. So I'm very happy to announce today our very first open-world Assassin's Creed game.
No, no, not a mobile game.
Iconic Assassin's Creed gameplay, but optimized for an experience on touch controls. And I just can't wait to tell you more about the story and the setting.
Let's take a look at the trailer.
Okay, so so the mobile game is feudal China. So a place where people would have probably loved to go in an actual mainline, either China or Japan, a mainline Assassin's Creed game, they're doing for mobile.
Well, look at that. A brand new Assassin's Creed game set in China. It looks amazing. Matt, can you tell us a little bit more about the features?
Well, for the first time in our open world games, you can create your own character. You'll get the chance to do things like parkour atop the Great Wall of China, sneak through bustling...
I'm sure we would have all liked to do that in a mainline Assassin's Creed game based in China on a console.
Of ancient China.
Well, that leads me to my next question. So, Mac, many of us know that a Netflix show is in development, and the community would like to know more. What else can you tell us?
Well, it's still early in development, but I can confirm that we are co-developing the Netflix series with Ubisoft Film and Television, Netflix, obviously, and an insanely talented showrunner, Jeb Stewart. It's going to be an epic, genre-bending, live-action adaptation of our video game series. But that's not the only thing we have in development with Netflix. We also have a new mobile game in development for their platform.
Wow, so you're doing quite a lot with Netflix. And just out of interest, there's no reason for me to ask this. This is just curious. A lot of people probably want to know who's the casting director for that.
Why do you want to know?
No, just that a lot of people have been tweeting in about that.
Well, we'll put his name on screen.
I'll talk to you after about that. In the meantime, let's take a look at the wider world of Assassin's Creed. Well, the wider world of Assassin's Creed there. And look, we've had a lot of surprises today. I think that's fair to say. But in the grand tradition of surprises, Mac, I think you might have saved the biggest one for last.
Well, Danny, that's right. Believe it or not, I've got more things to show to you. So, how about we take a leap of faith into the future together?
Let's take a look.
Are we getting a Japanese one? Codename Red, we are. Yeah, I'll take that. Assassin's Creed Japan.
Wow.
Okay, mobile, you can keep your China.
Big news, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that I think, from your point of view, certainly the community, the fans have been asking for a long time. So, Mac, tell us more.
Well, this is codename Red, our next premium flagship title and the future of our open-world RPG games on Assassin's Creed. It is being developed by Ubisoft Quebec, the studio behind Assassin's Creed Odyssey, under the creative direction of Jonathan Dumont. It will let players explore one of their most awaited settings ever on the franchise, feudal Japan, and
Yes, I'm happy with that.
I mean, people have been waiting for this for a long time, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Well, they certainly have, and now you brought it to them.
It's amazing.
Which is good, and you're slightly cruel in that you're teasing me with it. I very much want that. You mentioned some of the other studios. What's Montreal up to right now?
Well, we have our veteran team behind Assassin's Creed Valhalla in Montreal, the birthplace of Assassin's Creed, who's been hard at work on a new flagship title as well. It is being led by creative director Clint Hawking and is a very different type of Assassin's Creed game.
And I believe you may have brought us something that we can watch now. Yes, here it is.
Okay, what's the other one? A different type of Assassin's Creed though, so what is it? Is this like an MMO, like an open world multiplayer game, or? Because they did mention different types of products, different types of games. See you later, Fanto. See you tomorrow on a weekend show.
Well, the surprises just keep on coming. What can you tell us about this project?
Well, this is codename Hexe, and I can't wait for our fans to tear apart that trailer and find out all its secrets.
Yeah.
Hexe kind of sounds like something to do with like Celtic or something, but I don't know.
Was it a year ago there was codename Infinity? Where are you with that?
Well, that's a great question, Danny, and I'm happy to give you a little bit more about Project Infinity today. Infinity is not a game per se. It's going to be the single entry point for our fans into the Assassin's Creed franchise into the future.
So are you saying that players will be able to explore their very own animus, kind of like a time machine?
Exactly, Alice.
This is exactly what we were saying the other day.
That will unite all our different experiences.
So all the games in one place.
Meaningful ways.
So, obviously that begs the question, if you're connecting players and there's more than one player, a lot of people will be thinking, are we talking multiplayer?
Well, Danny, it seems we can't hide anything from
Yes, there is going to be multiplayer.
We're actually investigating how we will bring back standalone multiplayer experiences into the Assassin's Creed universe, all connected to the Infinity Hub.
Well, it sounds extraordinary. You must have a nap at some point, because you've all been very, very busy. So, thanks, Mac. Some major new developments there, and I'm sure everyone at home can't wait to get involved. Thank you for joining us today and sharing all this incredibly exciting news.
Well, thank you, Danny. Thank you, Alice. It's been a pleasure to be here and to be finally able to share all these great things that we have coming for our fans.
Okay, now show me some Avatar.
To sum up, there are a lot of exciting things to look forward to. Let's remind ourselves of everything you can expect from now onwards.
This year, we will see the release of the last chapter to Eivor's story in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Then in 2023, we'll see the release of the next big title, Assassin's Creed Mirage, set in Baghdad, and following the story of Basim from street thief to master assassin.
Then it's time for the long-awaited setting of feudal Japan with Assassin's Creed codename Red. And as Mac announced, there will also be a very different type of experience with Assassin's Creed codename Hexe.
And in the coming years, we'll see the launch of the new platform, Assassin's Creed Infinity, connecting players to the games in a whole new way.
But that's not all. We'll also see the launch of our first open-world game for mobile with Assassin's Creed codename Jade. And of course, the release of our live-action series in partnership with Netflix.
So, loads to come. But that
Right, okay, so Mirage next year and everything else 24, 25.
Anniversary showcase. Now, before I get too comfortable in our hideout and end up slipping into my Ezio cosplay as normal, I just want to thank everyone for joining us today and making this first ever showcase so special. Plus, of course, a big thank you to our guests. And I shouldn't do this, Alice, but you know, in the spirit of wrapping up, what's the one thing you're most looking forward to?
That's a very tricky question. We've seen so many amazing things. I'm going to pick a few.
Okay.
I will choose Mirage, the Netflix series, and also Feudal Japan. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Great. And for all of you at home, remember that you can pre-order Mirage now.
No thanks.
In the meantime, you can jump back into Valhalla.
I'm going to skip Mirage and wait for Feudal Japan.
Exactly, Alice, what I'm going to do while we pass back to Ubisoft Forward. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Neil, that was one hell of a show.
You can say that again.
That was one hell of a show.
Well, that does it for this edition.
Oh.
Hope you enjoyed it. Yusuf, what are you looking for to play?
You know, we covered so many great games today.
So no Avatar again?
Well, if you need a reminder of all the upcoming games featured today, head to our website at ubisoft.com. And remember to grab that free month of Ubisoft Plus. You won't want to miss it.
Thank you all for watching around the globe.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay. Alright, let's just pause that. Pause that there. So, straight after this, I'm going to be playing some Battlefield. So, Pat, I see you in the chat there. Get Battlefield booted up. We'll play some rounds on Battlefield. And anybody else that has Battlefield and wants to play it. To wrap up, I mean, it was a million times better than the Disney showcase yesterday, but that's not hard because the Disney showcase was like 5 minutes long and contained nothing. But I did give a shout out to the Delilah team on getting, of course, their first Disney game. So hats out to them. Other than that, on the actual Ubisoft side, outside of Assassin's Creed, there wasn't really much to talk about. Trackmania coming back is awesome. That looks cool. I'm glad that they're bringing back multiplayer in Assassin's Creed. I don't know how that's going to work, but of course we'll find out. Co-op, as in 2-player, seems about right. I think anything larger than that would be a bit manic. But again, 2-player co-op would be awesome for Assassin's Creed, I think. How they implement that. And I think out of all of them, the one I'm looking forward to the most is, of course, Feudal Japan. So I'm happy to give Assassin's Creed a break for a couple of years and jump into Feudal Japan in 24 or 25, whenever that comes out. But I would say overall, I'll give the showcase maybe a 7 out of 10. Of course, there was a lot of mobile games there. Division Heartland looks quite cool. Taking it out of the city for a change and going into more of a rural area. But yeah, overall about 7 out of 10. But I think I'll wrap it up there. Not much to jump into there. Really happy that they're going to explore Feudal Japan though, and see their take on it. Of course, they've got a high bar to overtake, and by that I mean against Ghost of Tsushima, which if people haven't played yet on PlayStation, they need to. Ghost of Tsushima is absolutely phenomenal. It's such a beautiful game, really awesome combat, brilliant story, graphically outstanding. But yeah, looking forward to see how Ubisoft do the Feudal Japan area. That'll be awesome. But thanks guys for stopping by. Of course, I'm back again tomorrow with the awesome chap, the General C, for the weekend edition, where we'll be wrapping up all of the announcements from D23, the Disney showcase this weekend, including, of course, not just the games, but the TV series, the films, and everything in between that have announced across this weekend. We'll be talking about Thor: Love and Thunder as well, our impressions and thoughts on that. And the new Rings of Power episode as well, which is also out yesterday, which we'll be covering. But until then, guys, I hope you have an awesome evening. I'm going to jump onto some Battlefield right now. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Have an awesome evening gaming, and good night. Bye.
Thank you.